This is News 3 Now at 10.
Thank you for joining us tonight. This afternoon, Governor Tony Evers activated the National Guard in preparation for a potential second night of violent protests. But so far tonight, they have not been needed. Our Madeline O'Neill has been downtown covering this. And Maddie, what are you seeing right now?
So earlier, a crowd started gathering on the Capitol steps in front of State Street. They had signs, they had food, some music. Then they marched here. We're in front of the Public Safety Building, or the Dane County Jail, where 28-year-old Johnson, known as Joshua out here, was arrested yesterday. He's a well-known black protester, and this has led to many protests tonight. They are sitting out here, and it sounds like they're trying to bail Johnson out tonight. We've heard from the crowd speaking, talking about the criminal justice system in general and how they'd rather see taxpayer dollars go elsewhere, not to jails, but to education. As you can see, there's a speaker right now addressing the crowd. So right now they're sitting, presumably waiting, hoping to bail out Joshua Johnson. Earlier we heard one man say, "I can wait here all night. I have all day tomorrow, the next day." So the crowd is prepared to be here, it sounds like, as long as it will take.
Madeline O'Neill reporting live downtown tonight. Maddie, thank you. Tonight's rally comes after a whirlwind 24 hours. Last night, the group tore down two statues outside of the Capitol. One of Colonel Hans Christian Haig was beheaded and thrown in Lake Monona. The other, forward, was dragged down State Street.
And we're not moving forward, we're moving backwards. So this don't need to be here until we're ready to move forward.
Both have been recovered by the city and are currently in safekeeping. Several windows were smashed out at the Capitol. Governor Evers toured that damage today. In a statement, he said what happened last night presented a stark contrast from the peaceful protest we have seen across our state in recent weeks. At the city-county building, someone tried to burn it down, and now the ATF is offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. A man could be seen throwing a Molotov cocktail through a window. It landed near the Dane County's 911 center, starting a small fire next to some boxes of paper, but was quickly extinguished by sheriff's deputies. Madison police say a 28-year-old Sun Prairie man was beaten and robbed by the group last night after inadvertently driving into their path near Williamson Street and John Nolan Drive. A state senator said he was also attacked by protesters overnight. Democratic Senator Tim Carpenter of Milwaukee recorded this video. He was punched and kicked in the head after taking a photo of the group. Republican lawmakers were critical of how local leaders have handled the situation. Today, Assembly Speaker Voss told us he's open to reform, but said he doesn't want to rush it, saying a legislative session likely would not come until after the election.
A lot of the ideas that are being brought forward aren't necessarily applicable to Wisconsin, right? We already have pretty rigorous training, but we can do better. We already have the ability to hold police accountable, but we can do better.
Democrats, meanwhile, are also condemning the violence, particularly toward a member of their caucus. However, the Democratic leader in the Senate said the sad part is that all of this could have been prevented. The Republicans who control the legislature have refused to act to address the systemic racism that threatens the fabric of our society. They won't even acknowledge it. Dane County Sheriff Dave Mahoney is calling on two local activist organizations, Freedom Inc. and Urban Triage, to publicly denounce the violence last night. And so far, we have not heard from them. Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway is expediting investigations into the criminal acts that happened. And she also announced she will be introducing a resolution tomorrow to terminate the contract between the Madison School District and the police department.
Today, Madison City and school district leaders agreed to end the contract for school resource officers, known as SROs, the police officers that are stationed in high schools, calling for a new approach to managing conflicts in our schools and supporting student needs.
The mayor says she is also expediting the trial for 28-year-old Devon Ray Johnson. He is the demonstrator who was arrested yesterday that sparked the violence. Video shows him inside Cooper's Tavern with a blowhorn and carrying a baseball bat. Today, some State Street businesses say he had been harassing and threatening them for several days prior. Many of the businesses we spoke with said he demanded free food and drinks and threatened them with a bat.
They don't know how to say it. I mean, they have the right to protest, but they don't have the right to damage.
So a lot of these business owners say they can't take any more damages or financial loss over the past few months, and that they are fighting right alongside the movement of the protesters, but they just want things to be handled peacefully. This is still a developing story, so stay with News 3 Now and channel3000.com for the latest information, or download our free News 3 Now app that's available right now in your app store. New tonight, a Madison man is in custody and facing tentative charges related to a break-in and damage at a State Street jewelry store late last month. 30-year-old Kelsey Nelson is facing charges in connection with the looting at Goodman's Jewelers. Goodman's owner had said the damage to the store was estimated to cost about $50,000. To weather now, some on and off heavy rain this evening. Meteorologist Dana Fulton is here with your first warn forecast.
We did have a bit of sunshine today, and temperatures stayed in the mid-70s for afternoon highs, but this afternoon and evening, of course, the showers and thunderstorms passing through. As we look at our Doppler right now, we don't see any lightning in Sauk counties. That's just heavy rain outside of Lone Rock. That little cell is going to continue to move southeast, expecting showers to get towards downtown Madison within the next hour, hour and a half or so. Tomorrow, it'll be a nice sunny day, mostly sunny skies, no rain threat for your Thursday. It is going to be a little warmer outside, though. High temperatures will be in the low 80s. And Friday, we have added an alert day to the forecast. There will be the chance for strong to severe thunderstorms for Friday afternoon and evening as those storms pass through during the heat of the day. Could bring some high winds, heavy rainfall, and the potential for isolated hail. We'll take a closer look at what's ahead for the rest of the weekend in just a few minutes. Charlotte?
Dana, thank you. An update to another developing story from last night out of Milwaukee, where an angry crowd burned down a house. This was all in response to a search for two missing girls who have both been found. Yesterday, people in that crowd say they lit the house on fire because they believed it was being used for sex trafficking. Today, Milwaukee police say the girls were never at the home and there is no evidence it was used for trafficking. A Georgia grand jury has officially indicted 3 men in the killing of Ahmaud Arbery, who was pursued and shot while jogging in February. The indictment charges Gregory McMichael, Travis McMichael, and William Bryan with malice murder, 4 counts of felony murder, 2 counts of aggravated assault, false imprisonment, and criminal attempt to commit false imprisonment. Now on to our coronavirus headlines for tonight. More than 400 new cases have been confirmed in Wisconsin in the past 24 hours. That brings the total to nearly 26,000. 78% of patients have recovered. The percentage of new cases jumped again today, back above 4%. That's about a 2% jump from yesterday. New cases in Dane County hit a record today with 71. So what do these new numbers mean for the Forward Dane reopening plan? Melissa Kim joins us now to break it down.
Well, hi, Charlotte. Right now we're in phase 2, and we will not be moving into phase 3 because of the increase in cases. Experts from Public Health Madison and Dane County say they can't pinpoint the exact reason for the increase in cases, but it is possible because more people are out and about, and they feel that they might have been exposed, so more people are getting tested. The average age, though, for these positive tests has dropped to 29 years old. So experts say now is not the time to be lax on wearing a mask and social distancing.
We can all do it by, covering our coughs, by wearing a face mask in public. I mean, that's just one of the least expensive, most effective ways to stop the spread of this disease is to wear a face mask in public. And again, always trying to reduce the number of people that we are coming in contact to on a regular basis. We can get this under control, but it's going to take everybody. It's going to take the community.
Public Health Madison and Dane County defines close contact as more than 15 minutes within 6 feet of another person. Officials also say the numbers from the few days don't necessarily give us the full picture. The trends over time and more data will give us a better picture of COVID-19 in Dane County, but keep on social distancing as a precaution.
Melissa, thank you. New tonight, the Madison Mallards have canceled their 2020 season due to the pandemic. To celebrate the canceled season, the team will hold what they are calling a celebration celebration of life event from 5 to 8 p.m. on Monday. Fans will be able to visit the duck pond for the grand opening of the new team store. Beer and concessions will be available for purchase. The coronavirus has now killed nearly 122,000 people in the U.S., and there are more than 2.3 million confirmed cases nationwide. The U.S. is seeing its highest number of new infections in about 2 months, more than 35,000 new cases today alone. That is the biggest one-day increase since April. Campaign 2020 news tonight. Democrats plan to hold an almost entirely virtual presidential nominating convention this August in Milwaukee. The plan is to rely on live broadcast and online streaming. Party officials confirmed today that Joe Biden will still accept the presidential nomination in person, but it is not known whether there will be any in-person audience there to see it. The DNC is slated for August 17th through the 20th. President Trump will be back in Wisconsin tomorrow to take part in events in Green Bay and Marinette. Fox News commentator Sean Hannity will host a town hall with President Trump from Green Bay. It will air at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Before the town hall, the president will be visiting Marinette Marine to tour the shipyard and deliver a speech. And a new Marquette Law School poll shows the president is currently trailing Joe Biden in the race for the White House. The poll finds the former vice president is ahead by 8%. The poll does have a margin or error of 4.3%. Still to come tonight, Dana Fulton will rejoin us with a look at the forecast for the second half of the work week. Plus, we'll go back downtown live for an update on tonight's events. Stay with us.
Salute massive savings at Ashley Home Store's Stars and Stripes event. Save up to 60% off. Plus, take a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout. And interest-free financing for 3 years on top of our very best deals. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Needed us to build, we built. Masks, ventilators, shields. When frontliners needed support, Ford dealers answered. And now we're open and ready to serve you. With special offers like 0% financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Stop by a Ford dealership or go online. We've made it safer to shop, easier to buy. Now get 0% financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Contact your Ford dealer or stop by today.
Choosing the right Medicare plan is simple, right? Except that there are a lot of choices from a lot of companies. Avoid the confusion and the junk mail. Come to Informed Choice Insurance Agency. We know Medicare, and we offer many of Wisconsin's popular plans. There's no cost and no obligation to come discuss your Medicare options with the experienced team at Informed Choice. Call us today.
Two opportunities to play. Two opportunities. Two draws.
Two daily draws
Each day.
From the Wisconsin Lottery. With one at midday.
That's at 1:30.
And another in the evening.
That's at 9.
For pick 3, pick 4, and all or nothing.
More chances to play each day. More chances to play each day.
Ashley Home Store's Mattress Marathon ends soon. Don't miss our biggest mattress sale of the year. Pay as little as $22 a month for Tempur-Pedic with 6 years no-interest financing. Doorbuster Queen mattresses are just $95 while they last. Through Monday at Ashley Home Store.
Thursday morning, Hattie has some warmer temps in store for us before another chance of storms roll in.
And we're continuing to monitor protests in Madison and across the country.
We'll get you caught up on everything that happens overnight starting at 4:30 on News 3 Now this morning.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. After last night's violence, it has been peaceful so far in downtown Madison tonight. Let's go back to Madeline O'Neill now. She is live with an update. Maddie.
Well, a crowd here has shut down traffic on this part of Doty right here. It's right in front of the Dane County Jail. That's where 28-year-old Johnson, known as Joshua, to the crowd here, is being held. He was arrested yesterday, if you recall, after using a bullhorn and bringing a baseball bat into Cooper's Tavern. Right now, he's facing tentative charges of disorderly conduct while armed and resisting arrest. Currently being held in the jail here. He has not made a court appearance yet, but it sounds like the crowd is hoping to bail him out of jail tonight. They're sitting here, presumably waiting. I've seen some wave up to the windows here of the jail, waving to him. So, and like I said before, it sounds like the crowd is ready to wait for a bit out here tonight for that.
All right, Maddie O'Neill reporting live once again for us tonight from downtown Madison. Maddie, thank you. We will continue to keep you up to date on everything that is happening downtown. Stay with News 3 Now on air and online for the latest developments. New tonight, Dane County is reinvesting in local food banks in the fight against increased food insecurity due to this pandemic. Executive Joe Parisi signed a resolution this afternoon that extends an additional $3 million in funds for the county's food partnership program with Second Harvest. He says with 38,000 unemployment claims filed in the county since the start of the pandemic, there is still an incredible need for emergency food assistance.
Unfortunately, the pandemic is not letting up. And as we enter the third month of our partnership, there's a great need for continuing that additional assistance that we started a few months back.
The county is also partnering with the Badger Prairie Needs Network to provide additional cold storage to help utilize more food from local farmers and producers. Parisi says these partnerships will continue for at least another 3 months. And let's go to meteorologist Dana Fulton with a look at our forecast.
Thankfully, tomorrow we get a break in the showers. I know the rain's been good for a lot of the crops or any gardeners. My tomatoes are thriving right now, but to have a nice sunny day to let things dry out and knock out any yard work you may have been putting out, that's what tomorrow is going to be for. Mostly sunny skies for Thursday. Our stormy trend builds back in for Friday, mainly in the afternoon and evening. And for the weekend and next week, our heat index readings will start to creep into the 90s, a very humid trend heading into the following week and towards the 4th of July holiday. Right now we do have rain in the very northwest quarter of Dane County and parts of Sauk County, a little heavier rainfall just outside of Sauk City, but it doesn't look like any lightning right now. It is just showers passing through. Overnight, our skies are going to become mostly clear. That leads us into a mostly sunny sky for tomorrow. Please remember the sunscreen because there is going to be plenty of sunshine and barely even a cloud in the sky. Even just driving through the windows, you want to make sure you have a little bit of sunscreen on if you're going to spend a lot of time outside tomorrow. Temperatures will be in the low 80s for afternoon highs, so a little bit warmer than today, also just a little more humid outside. The cloud coverage builds in Thursday night. At night, there will be a chance for showers with scattered showers likely on Friday. Some of those showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon could be strong to severe. We could see the threat for some higher winds, some heavier rainfall, and also the potential for hail that comes through during the heat of the day in the late afternoon and evening before the shower chances taper off later on at night and we dry up heading into Saturday. Right now, there is a slight risk for all of southern Wisconsin, and that does stretch up towards Green Bay as well for Friday. And the potential there for those thunderstorms later in the afternoon to be strong to severe. It also stretches south into northern Illinois and into Iowa. Our precipitation trend, looking at our 6 to 10 day outlook, not a really big indicator that will be above average nor below average. In fact, we're actually looking at almost just a slight chance for showers every day for next week. Our temperature trend, though, very, very likely that we will be trending above average. Our model's in really good agreement that we will see a warmer trend for next week into the 4th of July holiday weekend. Also very humid trend throughout the Midwest for next week. Overnight, our temperatures will fall to the mid to upper 50s. For overnight lows will become mostly clear, and that clearing sky allows us to cool down a little more overnight, even though it is going to be a little warmer outside tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies throughout the day. We do not have a rain threat for Thursday during the day. At night, that's when the chance for showers will build back in. High temperatures will be in the low 80s. Friday, the alert day is due to the storm threat in the afternoon and evening. High temperatures will be in the upper 80s with heat index readings in the low 90s. This weekend will be in the mid to upper 80s for afternoon highs. Saturday will likely be dry. Sunday dry for most of the day, and the chance for showers and thunderstorms will develop late in the day and at night. That continues into Monday, and for next week, partly sunny skies almost every day with high temperatures in the mid 80s, overnight lows in the mid 60s. Our heat index readings likely into the mid 90s, so very warm and humid stretch. Of course, the 4th of July is starting to creep into there. Also at the end of the 10-day, seems like a very July-like start to July.
Okay, and tomorrow it seems like the ideal day. We can actually dry out of everything.
Dry everything out. You just got some new outdoor furniture. I need to knock out mowing the yard really quickly, so tomorrow would be a great day if you can get that done in the evening before the rain cycles back in. The weekend, though, also looking dry if you do have to put it off.
All right, thank you. Just ahead in sports, Jack Blomgren's decision is in. Is the Janesville Craig grad turning pro or staying at Michigan? Zaxon next with the answer.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is this weekend only. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only in the Exhibition Hall at the Alliant Energy Center, Madison.
The open road, the wind in your hair, the feeling of freedom that drives us to go out and discover. At Chevy, we're committed to getting you there with confidence and peace of mind. That's why your Chevy Clean dealers commit to using enhanced vehicle cleaning measures with CDC-approved cleansers. If you need a new Silverado, get 0% APR for 72 months or $5,500 cash allowance on all Silverado Crew Cab pickups. You may even shop online and take delivery at home where available.
Too sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts. And I'm too sexy for Milan, too sexy for Milan, New York.
Sometimes you run out of fresh at the wrong time. Luckily, Pick and Save delivery and free pickup make it easy to grab what you need, so you can get back to being you. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
We asked real customers what they really love about Spectrum Internet and TV.
Spectrum Internet has the fastest speeds for everything I do.
There is no turning wheel. It's immediate.
Spectrum is the fastest. Bam.
Get the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance with Spectrum Internet, delivering starting speeds of 200 megabits. That's more than enough for all your devices for $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
I can't get over how much on-demand Spectrum has. I can literally watch a new movie every night.
I got all my shows, and he's got all his shows.
With the Spectrum TV app, I can watch live TV anywhere. It's perfect.
Add Spectrum TV and enjoy more free HD and more free on-demand. Plus, use the Spectrum TV app to watch live TV on the go, all from $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
The fact that they don't have contracts, that says a lot about their service.
Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Install Spectrum services yourself. Get a self-installation kit shipped right to your home. Call 833-906-4499.
When America needed us to build, we built. Masks, ventilators, shields. When frontliners needed support, Ford dealers answered. And now we're open and ready to serve you. With special offers like 0% financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Stop by a Ford dealership or go online. We've made it safer to shop, easier to buy. Now get 0% financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Contact your Ford dealer or stop by today.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is this weekend only. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only in the Exhibition Hall at the Alliant Energy Center, Madison.
A national championship game appearance, 2 Final Fours, the Naismith Trophy of the Year, a consensus first-team All-American, the Wooden Award. It goes on and on for Frank Kaminsky. And today, the list got a little longer. The former Badger was named to the Big Ten Network's all-decade first team, which is a no-brainer with all his credentials. In 4 years out in Wisconsin, he was part of 115 wins and averaged nearly 19 points and 8 rebounds per game as a senior. 1 year ago today, Giannis was named the NBA's MVP, joining Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the only other Milwaukee Buck to take home that honor. Now, after the announcement, Giannis vowed to win the award again, win an NBA title, and be even better.
2 years ago, I had the goal in my head that I'm going to be the best player in the league. Yeah, I'm going to do whatever it takes to help my team win, and I'm going to win the MVP. And every day that I step on the floor, I always think about my dad, and that motivates me.
Of MVP.
With Major League Baseball officially back, it's time to check in on the favorites to win it all this season. For entertainment purposes only, Caesars Sportsbook lists the Brewers as 40-to-1 odds to win the World Series. But remember, anything can happen when you're playing 60 games in 66 days. Speaking of the MLB, Jack Blomgren has made his decision. He's going pro. The Janesville Craig alum made it official, signing with the Rockies for $394,000. Earlier this month, Blomgren was taken in the 5th round, 140th overall in the MLB draft. And some encouraging news for high school girls wrestling. While the WIAA didn't sanction the sport, it did unanimously vote to add a girls' state wrestling tournament starting in the 2021-2022 season. Until there is enough participation to be its own sport, girls will be able to wrestle against boys during the regular season, and then in the postseason, girls will have their own tournament. We'll be right back.
Here's to the road ahead. Trust Toyota to be here for you.
Now every hybrid vehicle in Toyota's lineup is available with 0% financing. With fewer stops for gas, Toyota hybrids give you the confidence to go farther. And with 0% financing, Toyota hybrids are even more thrilling. Enjoy more freedom in a Toyota hybrid. See your Toyota dealer or shop and buy online.
All from the brand you trust, today and tomorrow. Toyota. Going on now, 4 days only. Save big at Grand Appliance and avoid big box crowds this holiday during the Friends and Family Sale. Shop online or at your local Grand Appliance. Double up on Grand exclusive savings. Up to $1,000 on top of already reduced July 4th pricing. Take advantage of safe online, phone, and virtual shopping options. Plus, your choice of either no-contact curbside or in-home delivery services. Don't delay. Grand Appliance Friends and Family Sale ends this Sunday, June 28th.
Lately, we've found new ways to support and care for each other. And while every gesture counts, so too does every dollar. That's why American Family Insurance is returning $425 million to our customers. This includes a 10% savings for all current and new auto customers for the rest of the year. We hope this does your world some good and reminds you that supporting your dreams means the world to us. Contact your agent or go to amfam.com to learn about more ways to save.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, US Cellular has your back with the Samsung Galaxy S25G. Free when you switch, plus no activation fees. Stream without disruption, capture and post without restriction, and do it all without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Save big money in your next project with 11% off everything right now at Menards. Finish your projects for less with Rust-Oleum Stops Rust Spray Paint. Choose from over 50 colors. 12-ounce cans are on sale for just $3.54 each after 11% off. Give outdoor wood decks, fences, and siding lasting protection with Cabot stains and finishes. Get 11% off all Cabot wood care products. Start saving with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. If you buy a 2020 Volkswagen today, you'll get 2 years or 20,000 miles of scheduled carefree maintenance, 3 years or 36,000 miles of 24/7 roadside assistance, 4 years or 50,000 miles bumper-to-bumper limited warranty, 5 years of connected services, and for 6 years, you won't have paid any interest. Down the road, you'll be grateful you bought a Volkswagen today.
Get the facts with Reality Check, only on News 3 Now.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. Before we go, we want to head back downtown one more time tonight, where it has been peaceful so far. Just one night after violence in the downtown area. Maddie O'Neill is there. Maddie.
Well, since we left you, we were on Doty Street. Now the crowd has started marching. It seems possible that they're going to join this crowd, part of the crowd that stayed here at the Capitol, which seems to have gotten bigger. Now, before we were outside the jail, we saw what appeared to be someone released from the jail. It was met with applause from the crowd, but we can't confirm who that person was or if they were released for sure, but we know someone came out and was met with applause. So now, it seems to be a decently big, or at least bigger crowd than we saw before at the Capitol steps right now with speakers, and they just joined there. So that's what we've seen so far tonight.
Maddie, thank you very much. And again, stay with News 3 Now and channel3000.com for the latest developments on what is happening in downtown Madison. And let's get a final check of your forecast with Dana Fulton.
A very summery stretch for the next 10 days. Mostly sunny skies tomorrow in the low 80s for afternoon highs. Friday is an alert day. There'll be the chance for showers and thunderstorms developing in the afternoon and the evening during the heat of the day. So we could see some of those storms become strong to severe. By the weekend, partly sunny skies for Saturday and Sunday with the chance for showers and thunderstorms developing Sunday night heading into Monday. High temperatures will be in the upper 80s for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, then in the mid 80s for all of next week. Heat index readings will be in the mid to low 90s though, so a very, very humid stretch. There's a slight chance for a shower or storm almost every day next week. And as we look ahead to the 4th of July holiday weekend, very July-like as well, warm and humid with a slight chance for a storm.
All right, Dana, thank you. And thank you for joining us. Do something good, be well, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Now, a WISC-TV editorial with editorial director Neil Heinen.
And now, of course, it's gone too far. The violence has gone too far. The damage has gone too far. The rhetoric on all sides has gone too far. It is necessary that every discussion of the social turmoil of these times include acknowledgement that police killings of black men must end. And protests must continue until they do. We back away from neither. But it does not diminish the commitment to change or the impact of the protests to demand they do not include violence and destruction. We all have to ratchet it back, and that includes elected officials so oblivious to the truth they seek only the ugly political gain of blaming others. But we all need to ratchet back the protests, the responses to the protests, the attacks on police, and especially the violence against innocent citizens, or risk losing the justice for all we seek.